Join me as I dive deep into the surprising choices for Trump's cabinet and try to figure out what's really behind them. Get ready for a journey through the intriguing world of President-elect Donald Trump's cabinet picks. We'll explore familiar faces, delve into controversies, and uncover the administration's strategic moves. Strap in for insights and analysis you won't want to miss. As Donald Trump assumed office, his cabinet selections captured widespread attention. Blending allies with contentious figures, these nominees sparked discussions nationwide. So, who are these individuals, and why is there so much buzz around them? Securing a cabinet position isn't just a matter of nomination. Each appointee must pass through the rigorous Senate confirmation process. Here, we examine the dynamics and potential roadblocks for Trump's selections. Linda McMahon, slated for Secretary of Education, entered the spotlight. Her experience in the private sector raised eyebrows. What does her nomination mean for education policies, and why might it ignite controversy in the Senate? Nominated as Secretary of Commerce, Howard Lutnick brings with him a corporate pedigree. We explore his business acumen alongside the critiques he faces. With a mission to reshape commerce policies, Lutnick stands at a pivotal intersection. Health and Human Services nominee Robert F. Kennedy Jr. steps into a challenging role. Known for his controversial vaccine views, his policies could redefine public health. How does his stance impact not only his confirmation, but also the future of healthcare? Chris Wright, the choice for Secretary of Energy, is amid environmental discourse. With a history of challenging climate change narratives, his policies could transform energy strategies. Let's dive into Wright's past and potential impact on the nation's energy sector. Sean Duffy was named by Trump to head the Department of Transportation. Duffy is a co-host of The Bottom Line on Fox Business and served as a congressman for Wisconsin's 7th Congressional District in the northwest part of the state from 2011 to 2019. Doug Burgum nominated as Secretary of the Interior. Doug Burgum, governor of North Dakota since 2016, was named by Trump to become the Secretary of the Interior on Navicar 14. Trump said the announcement would be official the following day. Doug Collins, a former Republican congressman from Georgia's 9th District, has been appointed as the Secretary of the Department of Veterans Affairs. Collins, a chaplain of the U.S. Air Force Reserve Command, operates support programs for veterans and their families. Matt Gaetz, a U.S. congressman from Florida's 1st Congressional District since 2017, announced his resignation from Congress after being nominated. The House Ethics Committee has investigated him for allegations of sexual misconduct and illicit drug use. Marco Rubio, a Florida senator, was appointed as the Secretary of State on November 13th. He serves on the Senate Intelligence and Foreign Relations Committees and is responsible for the nation's foreign policy and international relations. Tulsi Gabbard, a former Democratic U.S. representative from Hawaii's 2nd Congressional District, is now the Director of National Intelligence. She served in the Army National Guard for over 2 decades and was deployed to Iraq and Kuwait. Gabbard joined the U.S. Army Reserve in 2021 and was promoted to lieutenant colonel. She was a member of the House Committee on Homeland Security for 2 years, but lacks extensive experience in intelligence operations. Senate confirmation is required. Pete Hegseth, a Fox News host and Army veteran, is set to become the Secretary of Defense. Despite his combat experience, Hegseth is seen as a Pentagon outsider, favoring firing woke generals, eliminating combat roles for women, and easing troop conduct restrictions. Kristi Noem, South Dakota's governor since 2019, has been praised for sending the South Dakota National Guard to the southern border. She was criticized for killing her 14-month-old dog for being untrainable in a memoir. Homeland Security is responsible for public safety and security. Senate confirmation is required. John Ratcliffe, former director of national intelligence during Trump's first administration, served as the Republican House member for the 4th District of Texas from 2015 to 2020. He was first nominated for the intelligence job in 2019, but withdrew due to questioned qualifications. In 2020, he was nominated again and confirmed by the Senate. The CIA collects, analyzes, and shares intelligence information to protect national security. Elise Stefanik, a New York representative and former chair of the House Republican Conference, is the U.S. ambassador to the United Nations. She represents the U.S. at the United Nations and was reportedly on Trump's 2024 running mate list. Senate confirmation is required. Lee Zeldin, former New York House representative, is set to become the administrator of the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, which protects human health and the environment through anti-pollution regulations, research, and cleanup operations, with Senate confirmation required. Zeldin is expected to help roll back Biden-era climate regulations amid Trump's fossil fuel energy expansion. Repesh Mike Waltz, a decorated Green Beret combat veteran and member of the House Armed Services Committee, has been serving as the National Security Advisor since 2019. He has demanded increased defense spending from NATO allies and questioned the U.S. blank check for Ukraine in its war with Russia. As Trump's cabinet forms, America stands at a crossroads. Tune in to witness a defining era in politics. Share your thoughts, join the conversation, and stay engaged. Remember, your voice matters in shaping the future. Subscribe today, and let's journey forward together. Ready to embark on an exploration of political innovation and transformation? Engage with us, subscribe for more insights, and let's unravel the future of America's administration. Your curiosity fuels this narrative. Join us on this dynamic journey.